Yeah. What up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I go by the name of Micnificent. We're here at IMS Studios. We're going to get into another reaction video tonight. But before I do so, I got a couple things that I'd like to talk about. So number one, we have a contest. We have a giveaway. For details on how you can win a $100 Amazon gift card, stick around to the end of the video. We're going to get into all the giveaway details. So yeah, last Friday night, we had a great time here at the studio. We had a special guest. We had my man Young Z from The Outsiders, along with Sparkington. We did an interview. We did a reaction video. We did a freestyle. So yo, make sure you check out Young Z's album, Shutter Island. You can check that out at youngzmusic.com or on Bandcamp. So yeah, tonight we're gonna get into a reaction video. We're gonna be reacting to Young Z. It's called Dear Shady. Let me pull up the video. So yeah, for those who don't know, Young Z is from The Outsiders. He's one of the founding members with Pace One. Once upon a time, they took Eminem under their wing. So basically, before Eminem blew up, so any rapper that wants to become a rapper, you got to break ground in New York. And The Outsiders were in New Jersey, right outside of New York. So Eminem was doing shows, hooked up with the Clique. They brought him into their circle. He was one of the members of The Outsiders. You know, they mentored him. He slept at The Outsiders' house. You know, they all chilled, partied together. And then Eminem blew up. So that's a little bit of the background. But, without any, further ado, we're going to jump right into the video. So check it out. This is Young Z, Dear Shady. Let's go.
You knew Eminem?
Yeah, why?
Have you heard this?
Put 1,000 lighters in the sky for the outsiders. Wow, I must have had Alzheimer's. Long time since I shot them out. About time, cause he's been on my mind lately. How, see, you always supported me. You vowed I will never forget that. And how you guys accepted me for me in pace. I love you too. You slept on my couch, and I've been thinking about the time when I slept on the floor of the outhouse. Rhyming's all we ever wanted to do. And regardless how life is turned out inside out, I'll always be an outsider. My life's been turned inside out.
I'm doing a little round table. We gonna pass the mic around to introduce everybody, because I got the whole Outsiders camp up in here.
Yeah, I'm Young Z, out number 3, on the bricks.
This is the almighty Pace One.
And this is Slim Shady. Some of you might know me, some of you might not.
We gonna get into the whole Outsiders thing right about now.
It started off, you know what I'm saying, I met Young Z in '94. He was on tour with the Fugees, you know what I'm saying? And he told me whenever I came...
Yeah, by the way, Young Z and Pace One, they toured with the Fugees. Yesterday, we had a member of the Fugees, Praz, pass, so rest in peace, rest in power. Let's keep going here.
in Newark to look him up. When I came to Newark, I looked him up. I Pace One out to do a song with me, and who came up to pick him up from the airport? Mr. Slim Shady.
I met Pace through Bazaar. I met Z in New Jersey. I came out like a month later, met Z, met the rest of the outs, got down with the crew, you know what I'm saying? And then the rest is history. So it's like a whole family thing.
All right, so basically they set the tone, Z's sitting there, with his girl or, lady friend, and she asked him, had he heard this record, and he heard Eminem shouting out Z, Pace One, The Outsiders. Then they went to some footage, like I told you, up in the bricks, New Jersey. Eminem was down with the Clique. They brought him under, their wing. They fought for him. They accepted him. They all rocked together. So then Eminem blew up. Eminem blew up fast, so let's see what Young Z's got to say here.
You're shady, you're shady, you're shady, you're shady, Another day, another O-sale. I might sell like 9 though. Oh well, work on my rhyme flow as I go try to buy more hydro. Cause gotta get my money up, gotta feed my family. Ain't shit get handed me. Gotta move these grams weed. Everything's so boring now. Hip hop is so watered down. All these corny styles and they'll try to turn it up with Slaughterhouse, but you got a little bad news. Shit ain't do what it had to do.
All right, let's back this up. Let's break it down a little bit. So he's basically, Dear Shady. He's talking about, he's here. He's got to, he's got to hustle. He's got to be on his grind. He's got to flip those bags of weed, basically to survive. And then he brought up, Slaughterhouse. For those who don't know, Slaughterhouse is one of Eminem's groups under Shady Records. So all the members were Royce da 5'9", Joel Ortiz, Joe Budden, and King Crooked. So I think what he's saying right here is, the Outsiders was down, also, and maybe he was overlooked. I think that's what he's saying. But, definitely a dope beat, dope flow. We're going to break it down a little bit more, so let's go.
Boring now. Hip hop is so watered down. All these corny styles and they'll try to turn it up with Slaughterhouse, but you got a little bad news. Shit ain't do what it had to do. Nope. Got bad reviews. Me, I'm more radical. I'm an animal, not a raccoon, but a baboon. I got mad tunes, but I'm baffled. Fuck a rifle, I don't like them, so I open up the Bible to Matthew. Let me ask you, why you ain't come to my avenue when you grab dudes for your rap crew? I paid mad dues, I'm bedazzled, but I rap still. I took a capsule, not an Advil, but a rap pill made me mad ill. I'm better than niggas that have deals, but I
All right, so he's saying a lot of stuff here. He's like, how come, you didn't come to my avenue when you was setting up your rapper crew? And, he was talking about how he's more radical. He's more of an animal. So for those who aren't familiar with Young Z, he's got a very witty, kind of jokey, comical, off key, but, very good delivery style. So he was just saying that, a lot of the labels, a lot of the outlets, because of his content, Young Z, he's rapping about some crazy stuff that, we all enjoy. Is pretty dope. But he's saying that, that he's not like the same, cut from the same cloth. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is pretty dope. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and let's jump back into it.
not an Advil, but a rap pill made me mad ill. I'm better than niggas that have deals, but I trap still. I'm just letting my cash bill. Last year, off weed probably made like a $500,000. Bought a Lactaville, mag the wheels, changed the grill. I aim to kill. Or 8, I took like 100 cash. Opened up a club to laugh. House with a room with a bubble bath. Anyhow, my house burnt down. I'm in Jersey now. You ain't care, you ain't even come around. I got locked up for selling quarter pounds down Border Town. You could've looked out, you could've came and bailed me out. Like Dre and Tupac, my...
Alright, so if you listen to what he's saying some pretty deep stuff here. So he's like, yo, my house burned down, you know what I mean? And he didn't come around. And he was like, yo, I got arrested. And again, sometimes you know who your true people are when you're locked up. And he was like, where were you? So again, Dear Shady, they go back. They got a relationship. You know, I know Young Z's got a lot of love for Shady, you know, and this ain't, I wouldn't categorize this as a diss track. I would categorize this as Young Z just being real on the matter. Because like I said, he's got a little bit of a abstract, like comical flow. But for his flow, this is actually one of the most serious tones that I've seen. So, yeah, this is just my analysis, my thoughts, my comments. You know, I'm fortunate to have been able to have him in the studio and kick it with him and chill with him. And, you know, so, yeah. So let's jump back into it. Let me know what y'all think. We got some blazing weed up on the screen, so here we go.
You could've looked out, you could've came and bailed me out. Like Dre and Tupac, my record would be selling now. But anyhow, we both pull out lighters for the outsiders. You're now diamond, I'm still out trying. And since you laid on my floor like you said before.
He said, I pull out lighters for the outsiders. And just like I said, you know what I mean? Eminem slept on his floor. And, like, he's also saying, like, you know, he was just looking for that one opportunity with how Eminem blew up so that, you know, Young Z could get his opportunity, you know, much well-deserved. So, again, like I previously mentioned, this, in my opinion, is not a diss track. You know, it's just him being real, you know, on the matter with how he feels. So let me know what y'all think. We're going to jump back into it.
I'm still out trying. And since you laid on my floor like you said before, you're welcome to come still knock on my door. I'm still raw and you're still raw, both us raw. So you deal with evil, I believe, if you take heed and pay homage.
Again, he's like, you know, you're still welcome to knock at my door. So again, as I was saying, that's not a diss track. You know, this is him, you know, just sharing his thoughts, you know, getting it off, you know, being therapeutic and things like that.
Both us raw. So you deal with evil, I believe, if you take heed and pay homage. You can finally break even with the devil. With the devil. With the devil. Yep. Brick City. I'm still the rawest on 5-2. What up, Rock Dog? Arsenal was good. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Rough Cuts Media. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, I like the grittiness in the video, you know, him kicking back, smoking a blunt. You know, he's got some of his records up on the wall. It's, you know, you can see his pen and pad, you know, how he writes. You know, it's kind of gritty, but it's also kind of perfect, you know, for how it goes. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. We're almost done here.
Rough Cuts Media. Let's go. Let's go. Hot forever. Hot forever. Forever young. Forever young. What up, Crash? What up, Crash? Digga was good. Digga was good. Tang. Let's get ready next.
We're shouting out Rod Digga. You know, Rod Digga was a member of the Outsiders. A lot of people think Rod Digga and Eminem are the ones that, you know, went and blew up, so to speak. But, you know, Young Z's also got a daughter with Rod Digga. Rod Digga was the first lady of the Flip Mode Squad. I've had the opportunity and blessing of meeting her, and they have a daughter together. Her name is Sativa. Shout out to Sativa. Shout out to Young Z. Shout out to the Outsiders. Shout out to Rod Digga.
Yeah, we dropping this EP. Burnout.
They got to look at Eminem picking his nose. He's clowning on him, that's all.
Yeah, on Digga new label.
Look at that haircut too. Like, come on. He got like the Gumby cut.
Rough Cuts Media.
I'm low down and I'm shit. If you hear a man, it sounds like the Sackler. And I said, where the fuck did he get his damn rap?
Case one, slang tongue and ya. Young Z as is, D-U-M-Y. Bizarre kid, Loon 1 and Rob. Mama say, mama sigh, mama mock who sigh.
People that you might just get a black eye. And ride for your crispy 850 eye. And fuck with the drugs, cause they get less high. Mama say, mama sigh, mama who sigh. Yeah, been doing this rap shit since 85.
Yo, that's so dope. I like how Z tied in all of the different media. You know, the song where he was talking about Young Z and the Outsiders. You know, he had the interview like on the bus. Then that was obviously them performing with the credits playing. It was a track with Eminem on the Outsiders. So I thoroughly enjoyed this video and this breakdown. I really enjoyed the opportunity to meet Young Z. Shout out to his manager JoJo. What up, girl? Shout out to Full Blast Booking. Shout out to my man Sean, the S10. Shout out to my girl Jessica. Shout out to my cat Mila. But yo, I said stick around to the end of the video. We got a contest. We got a giveaway. If you look, I'm right now currently around 440, 450 subscribers. We got 50 more subscribers. Once I hit 500, we're going to go through, we're going to randomly pick one of those 500 subscribers. So here's how you can win. Number one, you must be a subscriber. Number two, the more that you like and comment is going to increase your chances. So, yo, let me know what videos you want me to react to. We're going to be getting more active on the channel. So, yo, signing off is the one and only Micnificent, IMS Studios. Peace.